Grayson Rodriguez is under control for 4 years. Taylor Ward is a free agent at the end of this season. Now, when is the last time, folks, other than Mike Messina or Ben McDonald, have we had a true blue pitching prospect? We all heard of Grayson Rodriguez before he got here, and I was just so excited to have what appeared to be a top of the rotation guy coming through our system. O's fans, prepare for the good, the bad, and the ugly. Joe Rossano's Orioles Report is next. Welcome to Joe Rossano's Orioles Report. This is not your grandmother's Orioles Report. If it's good, we say it. If it's bad, we say it. If it's ugly, we say it. Let's rock. On today's show, we're going to do an update of all things off season, starting with the hiring of new Oriole manager Craig Albernaz. Yes, that is Craig Albernaz. For those of you like me who never heard of him, quite frankly, respectfully, it's Craig Albernaz. Now, Craig Albernaz, I wish him all the best. I'm an Orioles fan. I love the Orioles. Why I do this. I wasn't particularly happy with this hire. And I'm going to tell you why. And please put in the comments. Tell me the 10 reasons why I'm wrong here. I wanted a manager that had postseason experience. I wanted an experienced manager. And I'm going to say some of this figuratively speaking. I wanted Joe Torre. I wanted Casey Stengel. All right. I wanted a younger Tony La Russa. I mean, I wanted a manager that had 1 or 2 World Series rings, and they were out there. And just as an example, I mean, I'm not saying 2, but, Joe Madden would have been, in my opinion, a great manager. He's good with the analytics. He's good with the young folks. And I think he would have blended in very well here. But that remains to be seen. A couple of years from now, Craig Albernaz wins a couple of World Series, and everybody can tell me how wrong I am, which honestly does not happen very often. Moving to free agent signing, Pete Alonso. I love it. I absolutely love this signing for this reason. Now, I know some of you don't. And put that in the comments because it's impossible to tell me I'm wrong here because this is a very good signing. What it does, folks, is it gives the Orioles instant credibility. It ups their street cred. Pete Alonso from the Mets, the guy we watched on the MLB network, is now an Oriole, right in the middle of the lineup playing first base. Now, I am not sure what becomes of Ryan Mountcastle. Just as an example, just so disappointed in what happened to Ryan Mountcastle. He comes up, sets the league on fire, over 30 home runs, in my opinion, was Rookie of the Year. And I just think he's not selective. You don't have to throw him a strike. And Kobe Mayo, probably a trade chip now, in my opinion, especially in September. I didn't think Mayo played that poorly. I thought he played very well. I thought he was going to be the everyday first baseman this year. However, Pete Alonso, I'll definitely take him. I think that was a great signing. Let's move to Shane Baz. Shane Baz picked up in a trade 4 minor leaguers for Shane Baz, and I'm going to grade this one as a B. Love it. I like this one too. Don't sleep on Shane Baz as your number 3 or number 4 starter. Pretty good. I got to tell you, he's got a plus fastball, and I think he's going to fit in real well here. I think, again, if he's an all-star sometime soon, remember you heard it here on Joe Rossano's Orioles Report. Going to go with another B, and that is the signing of Zach Eflin. I'll take it. I like it. This is the Orioles' opening day starter last season. Now, here's a guy that's got experience, who has postseason experience. Or if Jim Palmer were here, he would say knows how to pitch, knows what pitching is all about. Jim, if you're out there and you're watching, let us know. We'd love to have you on. But again, at the end of the day, Zach Eflin, I think he's a great addition, or, an addition by non-subtraction. I don't hate this at all. Again, Give me your comments on now. Again, when I was a pitcher, I was an athlete. When you are injured, it really takes a toll on your performance. And I think that we complain when someone's hurt. Tyler O'Neill's hurt again. Tyler O'Neill's hurt again. And that's a valid point. And you got some players like Zach Eflin, you got to give him credit. He tried to play through his injury and unfortunately had to have season ending surgery. But I think this is a very good signing. He's going to fit right there, the number 3 or number 4 guy. I think it's phenomenal. Again, I'm gonna definitely give a B. I was thinking about a C plus, but a B is definitely a B. Moving to something that I think is now iffy, and I'm going to give a D plus, and that is trading Grayson Rodriguez for Taylor Ward. I'm going to give you all kinds of examples, and please comment and tell me the 10 reasons why I'm wrong, but I don't think I am. I really don't. And let me tell you where I'm coming from. One reason, we're going to start with the main reason. Reason number 1, Grayson Rodriguez is under control for 4 years. 4 years. Taylor Ward is a free agent at the end of this season. Now, when is the last time, folks, other than Mike Messina or Ben McDonald, have we had a true blue chip pitching prospect? Kyle Bradish, he surprised us all. I'm talking about, we all heard of Grayson Rodriguez before he got here. And I was just so excited to have, again, what appeared to be a top of the rotation guy coming through our system because, again, other than the Mike Messinas, among very few others, not very many pitching prospects over the years for the Orioles. And to trade a guy who, now, the elephant in the room, yes, he's been injured more than he has played. There's no doubt about that. There is no doubt about that. He's been shut down a lot. Missed the entire season. 4 years of control. I just keep getting back to that. Now, I'm not saying Taylor Ward is not going to help. He's going to help. But Grayson Rodriguez, when healthy, has demonstrated he's a front of the rotation starting pitcher. And starting pitchers that are quality starting pitchers, they're just so hard to come by. And with the 4 years of control, trading him for a player that is probably going to walk at the end of this season, I'm not real sure about that. I'm really, really not. Those fans, it's now time for what I'm going to say is my favorite segment on the Joe Rossano's Orioles Report, and that is your comments and questions. Have a question, please email me, joe@joerossano.com. That is joe@joerossano.com. I get instant messages on social media, and, friends of mine text me, and what I do is I write them down, and I put them in this really cool Orioles popcorn bucket. I shake them up, and I read them right here on air and answer them. Now, some of them are a little off base. Some of them tell me how bad I am or how bad I look or, et cetera. But I read them anyway. So we're going to start here. The first one is from Jonathan. Jonathan writes, Joe, do you think Zach Eflin will be ready for opening day? That's what he says. I mean, I saw him in a recent interview. He is doing bullpen sessions as we speak. And so far as he is concerned, he's going to be ready for opening day. Now, again, I'm not sure if there are any medical reports or I have yet to hear official word from the team. And if you know something I don't, please put that in the comments. But from what I understand, Jonathan, he is going to be ready for opening day. So I think if the Orioles don't make another move, that the 5 starters that they have and some of the guys that they have waiting in the wings, I think it's pretty good rotation. And that's it. They don't add anyone else. So, Jonathan, really appreciate you writing in. We appreciate it. Next, back to the bucket here. I'm not looking. Let's see. What do we got here? This is from Marcus. Marcus writes, Joe, do you think the Orioles would go to the World Series and will they sign yet another free agent? Well, I will tell you this. Toronto Blue Jays went to the World Series last year. So, it's a you never know kind of thing. Now, statistics and analytics, I think that thus far, and it remains to be seen, I'll get to the second part of your question of they're going to get any more free agents as far as a free agent starting pitcher, Ranger Suarez, Framber Valdez. We don't know, you know, at this time anyway. Um, Maybe even Zach Gallen. I mean, we just don't know. But what I will tell you is this. It seems that the front office and the ownership have certainly gone for broke here. Seems like they've gone all in. Taylor Ward, bringing back Zach Eflin, Pete Alonso. I mean, they have certainly done what I think thus far has been necessary to go to the World Series. Pound for pound, player for player, position by position, the Orioles are as good as any team in baseball. And are they going to go to the World Series? I mean, no one knows that. If I did, I'd be a trillionaire. But team's pretty darn good. Even without adding another starting pitcher, the team is pretty darn good. This is a good question. I mean, I read every day, the Orioles are not done yet. They're not done yet. Well, I don't know. I don't know. Maybe they were waiting for other moves to be made to get a idea of what they were going to pay or how many years they were going to offer. But I do want you to stay tuned on that one. And this is right around the time where I ask, please like, subscribe, comment, share, click the notification bell for our latest episodes of Joe Rossano's Orioles Report. Once again, thank you so much, O's fans. I really, really appreciate it. And as always, God bless you. Don't forget to adopt a pet, and we'll see you next time. For the full episode, check us out on YouTube at Joe Rossano's Orioles Report. Please like, share, comment, subscribe, and click the notification bell for all the latest episodes of Joe Rossano's Orioles Report.